struggling in business, feeling like no matter how hard you work, you are stuck in the same place. Here, as the harsh truth, working harder does always mean growing faster. Most people spend years grinding, hustling, and stressing, only to realize they were running in circles. And the reason is lack of effort. It is lack of strategy and mindset. If you want to stop struggling, you need to stop confusing motion with progress. Being busy is not the same as being productive. Sending emails, attending calls, posting on social media, all of that is motion, but are you really moving forward? The first step to growing your business is to shift your focus from effort to impact. Ask yourself what action today will create the most value tomorrow. Which move multiplies results? Instead of just adding busy work, most people fail because they're stuck doing things that feel like work, but don't actually grow their business. Stop trading time for money. Stop selling your energy for small returns. Growth comes when you invest in system, strategy, and leverage. Leverage is simple. It is getting more results with less effort, more impact, less busy work. Next, stop being afraid to invest in yourself. Most entrepreneurs struggle because they refuse to spend money or time on learning, coaching, or tools. They fear spending today, but they fail to see that knowledge and systems compound. Investing in yourself is the fastest way to stop spinning your wheels. Then there is the mindset part. Stop believing that success should be easy. Stop expecting overnight results. The truth is, business growth is messy. It's uncomfortable. It tests your patience, resilience, and focus. But struggling without learning is pointless. Struggling with no reflection is just pain. Struggling is only valuable when you analyze, adapt, and improve. Every successful entrepreneur has been there. They've faced failure. They've faced debt. They've faced confusion. But the difference is simple. They stopped complaining. They stopped guessing. And they started strategically growing. Here's what growing strategically means. It means focusing on what moves the needle. It means finding your highest value activities. It means automating or delegating the rest. It means building a system that works even when you're not working. Stop hustling like a hamster. Start thinking like a CEO. And here's the truth most people ignore. Growth is faster when you stop doing everything yourself. Stop controlling every detail. Start building a team, outsourcing tasks, and creating scalable processes. Your business doesn't grow because of your hard work alone. It grows because of smart work, systems, and leverage. Now, let's talk about mindset again. If you keep thinking I have to do it all or I can't fail, you'll keep struggling. Shift to I will learn, adapt, and scale. Shift to I will create systems that work without me. Then action becomes easier. Then growth becomes inevitable. Finally, stop fearing mistakes. Mistakes are the fastest teachers in business. Every failure is data. Every wrong move shows you what to improve. Struggle without lessons is suffering. Struggle with learning becomes growth. So today, make this decision. Stop glorifying struggle. Stop being busy for the sake of being busy. Stop trading hours for shallow results. Instead, focus on strategy, focus on leverage, focus on learning, adapting, and scaling. When you do this, you stop struggling, you stop spinning your wheels, and you start growing. Because struggling is temporary. Growth is permanent. Here's something most struggling entrepreneurs don't realize. Struggle doesn't define you. It defines what you're willing to learn. Every business failure, every lost client, every late night that felt pointless, it's feedback, not punishment. And feedback is priceless if you know how to use it. The second truth, stop trying to control everything. The people who struggle the most are the ones who try to micromanage every detail. They say, if I don't do it myself, it won't be done right. And that mentality keeps them stuck. But growth is about doing more. It is about doing what actually matters. It is about finding your leverage points. The 20% of activities that create 80% of your results. If you focus on those, your business will grow faster than all your endless busy work combined. If you're done, you all keep running in circles, struggling, exhausted, but not moving forward. Next, stop fearing investment. Fear is the biggest growth killer. You are afraid to spend money on marketing, tools, or education. You afraid to hire someone better than you. But here's the reality. Growth requires risk, and the greatest risk is staying stuck. The third truth: stop confusing hard work with smart work. Working 20 hours a day does not guarantee success. Working smart, with strategy and focus, creates results that scale. Hard work alone only buys you time. Smart work multiplies your time. It multiplies your energy. It multiplies your results. And finally, the mindset shift that separates struggling entrepreneurs from successful ones. Stop measuring success by effort. Start measuring success by results, impact, and growth. Struggling is temporary. Scaling is permanent. Stop glorifying the grind. Start glorifying the results you create. Now, let us talk about consistency. Business growth is rarely a straight line. You'll face rejection, mistakes, slow periods, even moments where nothing seems to work. That is normal, but what separates winners from quitters is simple. They show up every single day. They analyze, they adapt, they refine, they improve. They don't give up when it is hard. They don't complain when results are slow. They keep moving forward strategically. And here is the kicker: you don't need to be perfect. You don't need a perfect plan, a perfect team, or perfect timing. You just need a system, consistency, and a growth mindset. So today, make this promise to yourself. Stop struggling for the sake of motion. Stop working hard just to survive. Stop trading energy for small results. Instead, focus on leverage. Focus on strategy. Focus on scalable systems. Focus on learning, adapting, and growing every day. When you do this, struggle disappears. Growth becomes inevitable. And that's when your business stops being a source of stress and starts being a source of freedom, impact, and abundance. Here is the thing most entrepreneurs never realize. Struggle is not your enemy. Struggle is your signal. It's your wake-up call telling you you're doing something important. You're stepping outside comfort. You are on the edge of growth. Most people run from struggle. They say, I can't handle it. I'll wait for an easier time. I'll try again when it's convenient. And while they wait, nothing changes. Business stays stagnant. Opportunities pass. Ideas rot. Dreams fade. But if you lean into the struggle, if you learn to navigate it strategically, suddenly struggle becomes your fastest teacher. Every failed campaign, every lost client, every late night that felt pointless, these are not losses. These are data points. They are lessons packaged as challenges. They are the roadmap to your next breakthrough. Here's the truth. The world does T-reward effort. Rewards results. And results are produced when effort meets strategy, leverage, and learning. Stop glorifying being busy. Stop praising endless hustle hours. If you spend 20 hours a day doing the wrong things, you are just exhausting yourself. You're not growing. You're surviving. Growth happens when you work smart, not just hard. And working smart means three things. Focus on the activities that multiply your results. Delegate or automate everything else. Continuously learn and adapt based on what actually works. Most entrepreneurs fail because they try to do it all themselves. They refuse to hire, outsource, or use tools. They think if I do it in one, be done right. That mentality is the trap. Stop controlling every detail. Start creating systems that work without you. Start building leverage. Leverage of time, leverage of people, leverage of technology. Here, another brutal truth. Fear is your silent enemy. Fear of failure, fear of wasting money, fear of hiring the wrong person. If fear controls you, growth stops. The solution? Stop fearing risk. Start fearing staying stuck. Invest in yourself. Invest in tools. Invest in marketing. Invest in people who are better than you. Every smart investment compounds over time. Every strategic move you make multiplies results in ways that hard work alone never could. Now let us talk about mindset. Stop thinking success should be easy. It won't be. Stop expecting overnight results. They rarely exist. The path to growth is messy. It's uncomfortable. It tests your patience, your resilience, and your focus. But every struggle along the way is building your future capability. Here's the mindset shift. You need to stop struggling. Struggling is not permanent. Strategy plus leverage plus learning growth is permanent. So instead of glorifying your struggle, analyze it, learn from it, adjust, and implement changes that scale. Consistency is the multiplier here. Small strategic actions, repeated every day, compound into massive growth. Stop hustling like a hamster. Start thinking like a CEO. Your business isn't a side project. An engine. And engines run on systems, not busy work. Stop being afraid to fail. Failure gives data. Failure gives clarity. Failure gives direction. Every successful entrepreneur has failed multiple times. They just refuse to stay defeated. The moment you stop glorifying struggle and start building strategically, you go from being a busy struggler to a business owner in control. Stop reacting. Start planning. Stop surviving. Start growing. And here, as the final, most important point, growth is just about money. It's about freedom, impact, and control over your life. When you grow your business strategically, you gain time, confidence, and options. Struggle fades into the background. Growth becomes the story. So today, decide, will you keep struggling in motion without progress, or will you start growing strategically, leveraging your effort and turning lessons into results? The choice is yours. Stop struggling. Start growing. Here's the reality most struggling business owners never admit. Struggle is unavoidable. You will face competition. You will face setbacks. You will face clients who don't pay on time, campaigns that fail, systems that break. But here is the secret no one tells you. Struggle is not your enemy. Your signal. As life telling you. You're ready for growth if you stop reacting and start learning. Stop wasting energy complaining. Stop wasting hours trying to do everything yourself. Stop glorifying busyness. Because being busy is not success. Being busy is just noise. Growth comes when you focus on what actually moves the needle. Ask yourself today, which action today creates the biggest impact tomorrow? Which step today builds systems that work without you? Which investment today multiplies results instead of just adding more work? These are the questions that separate struggling entrepreneurs from growing ones. Let me be blunt. Hard work alone will not save you. Consistency alone will not save you. Hustle alone will not save you. You need strategy, leverage, systems, and learning. You need to stop trading hours for small results. You need to focus on multiplying impact. Think about it. 2 entrepreneurs work the same 12-hour day. One is stuck in busy work. The other invests in systems, hires the right people, and scales intelligently. Who grows faster? Who achieves freedom sooner? The difference is not effort. It is smart action. And here is another harsh truth. Fear kills more businesses than failure ever will. Fear of investing in marketing. Fear of hiring. Fear of making the wrong choice. But the greatest risk is staying stuck because time moves, opportunities pass, ideas expire. If you want to stop struggling, you must change your relationship with fear. Don't avoid it. Don't negotiate with it. Use it as a compass to take calculated action. Now let's talk about mistakes. Every mistake is a lesson disguised as pain. Every failed product, every failed launch, every wrong hire teaches you exactly what not to do next time. Struggling without learning is just suffering. Struggling with reflection becomes growth. Another point most people ignore. Stop thinking small. Stop trading small wins for big results. Stop working in your comfort zone. Your business won't grow in the same environment that created struggle. You need bigger vision, bigger systems, bigger leverage. Stop micromanaging. Start creating processes. Start building a team that multiplies your effort. Stop doing everything yourself. Start designing a business that runs without you. This is the true difference between struggling and growing. Growth is not about working harder. Growth is about working smarter, learning faster, and leveraging more. And here, as the part most people never hear, your mindset determines the speed of your growth. If you think struggle is permanent, it will be. If you think growth is possible, even in hard times, it will happen. Entrepreneurs who stop struggling are not luckier. They are strategic. They are deliberate. They are consistent. They learn faster. They adapt. They scale. Stop glorifying the grind. Stop pretending exhaustion equals progress. Stop celebrating hours over impact. Instead, focus on results. Focus on systems. Focus on leverage. Focus on learning from every failure. Stop being a victim of circumstances. Start being a master of your business. And here, as the kicker, when you stop struggling strategically, growth compounds. Every smart decision adds to the last. Every lesson compounds on the previous. Every system multiplies the next. Eventually you'll look back and realize you no longer struggle. You grow. You scale. You create impact. And this is the ultimate truth. Struggle is temporary. Growth is permanent. Stop surviving. Start growing. Here, as the brutal truth most business owners ignore, struggle isn't T-proof you were failing. It proof you were alive. You were pushing limits. You were trying something that matters. But struggling without strategy, that is a trap. You grind, you hustle, you stress. And after months, maybe years, you realize nothing changed. Why? Because effort alone does not equal growth. Results come when effort meets strategy, leverage, systems, and learning. Think about it. Two people working the same 20-hour day. One is buried in tasks, overwhelmed, reactive. The other focuses on high-value activities, delegates, and scale systems. Who grows faster? Who escapes struggle and starts creating freedom? The difference is in teamwork ethic. It has smart action. Here, the first rule of growth. Stop confusing motion with progress. Just because you are busy does mean you are moving forward. Most entrepreneurs grind endlessly. Emails, calls, content. But nothing actually grows their business. If you want to stop struggling, you must shift your focus to leverage. Leverage is doing more with less. It is multiplying your effort. It is creating systems that work even when you are not working. Second rule, stop fearing risk. Fear of spending money. Fear of hiring the wrong person. Fear of failure. That fear keeps more businesses small than any other reason. But the greatest risk is staying stuck because time passes. Markets change. Competition grows. Opportunities that exist today might be gone tomorrow. Third rule, stop glorifying hustle. Hustle alone will not save you. Working 20 hours a day without strategy is just busy work. Growth comes from smart, consistent action, not exhaustion. Fourth rule, embrace mistakes. Every failed campaign, every lost client, every wrong decision is feedback. Struggling without reflection is suffering. Struggling with learning is growth. Fifth rule, stop trying to do everything yourself. You don't have to micromanage every detail. Your business will grow faster when you delegate, outsource, and automate. Stop being the bottleneck. Start building a machine that works without you. Now, let us talk mindset. Your inner dialogue determines your business trajectory. If you believe struggle is permanent, it will be. If you believe growth is inevitable, even in hard times, it happens. The difference between struggling and thriving isn't luck. It is mindset. It is consistency. It strategic action. It is learning faster than failure knocks you down. Here, as a secret most people never hear, growth compounds. One smart decision today multiplies results tomorrow. One lesson learned compounds impact for years. One system built now scales hundreds of tasks automatically. Your business doesn't grow because of hard work alone. It grows because of intelligent, focused, consistent, and strategic action. Stop reacting to every problem. Stop scrambling to solve every small issue. Start thinking like a CEO. Focus on high-value actions. Focus on scaling your results. Focus on multiplying your time, energy, and effort. And here, as the ultimate truth, your business will never reward exhaustion. It will reward clarity, strategy, leverage, and execution. Struggle is temporary. Growth is permanent. Stop surviving in business. Stop trading hours for small gains. Stop glorifying endless hustle. Start building systems. Start learning from every mistake. Start leveraging everything you have. Start scaling strategically. Do this consistently. And the version of you who used to struggle will disappear. You'll become the entrepreneur who grows, scales, and dominates. Because struggling is a test. And the person who passes it, that person becomes unstoppable.